Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're really diving deep into something that's been fascinating me, a little bit terrifying me, generative AI.
Yeah, generative AI.
And we're not just talking about, AI making a little jingle.
Yeah,
We're talking about some really sophisticated stuff.
it's true. This isn't like, you know, basic algorithm AI anymore.
Yeah.
It's really sophisticated systems that can create things that look real. Images, text, even music. I mean, it's really something.
Okay, now I need the layman's explanation because how do we get from like lines of code to like a digital Mozart?
Well, imagine a computer program that's read every book in the library.
Okay.
And I mean, devoured them.
Yeah.
Analyze every pattern, every trend, everything. And instead of just spitting back facts, it takes all of that knowledge and creates something totally new.
So it's less about, recognizing a cat in a photo and more like, hey, I've learned what makes a cat. Let me paint you a picture.
Exactly. And there are a few key players here, right? You've got your GANs, your generative adversarial networks. They're like the art students,
Okay.
the Picassos of AI. They're making those crazy, realistic, those faces you see online.
Yeah.
Those are GANs.
Okay.
Then you've got your VAEs, your variational autoencoders. They're like master distillers. They take complex data, boil it down to its essence,
Mm.
and use that to generate something new.
So they're like the Marie Kondos of AI,
Exactly.
tidying up the data.
Okay, getting rid of what doesn't spark joy.
So we've got the artists, we've got essentialists. Who else is on the team?
Well, you can't forget about the writers,
Okay.
the transformers, like GPT-3. They're the linguistic geniuses.
Okay.
They're writing text, they're powering your chatbots.
Okay, so now I'm picturing this whole ensemble.
Yeah.
Each one has their own little, superpower,
Right?
and they're all working together. This is amazing.
Yeah.
But that's also a lot of power, right?
It is.
Like, concentrated in one digital room. There's got to be some risks involved with this, right?
That's the thing, right? This
Wow.
technology is incredibly powerful and with great power.
Comes great responsibility, right?
Exactly.
And that's kind of what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Because what good is a digital Mozart if it's like, creating chaos in the wrong hands?
Yeah.
We have to talk about security.
We need to talk about security. We need to talk about why this matters.
Okay, so convince me. Convince our listeners why this is important now.
Because it's about more than just, your data being breached. It's about the integrity of these AI systems. What happens when this technology, which can create such realistic content, falls into the wrong hands? What happens then?
So it's not just about protecting the technology, it's about protecting the trust that we put in it.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm starting to see why this is a big deal, but for someone like me, for some of our listeners who aren't deep in this world, what are the threats? Like, what does this actually look like?
So imagine this, a self-driving car
Okay.
out on the road,
Yeah.
reliant on its AI to navigate. It sees what looks like a stop sign,
Okay.
but it's been subtly manipulated.
Okay.
To you and me, it still looks like a stop sign. But the AI, it sees something else.
It doesn't register.
It doesn't register,
Yeah.
and that's an adversarial attack.
Okay, so this is what you're talking about. It's like a phantom image. It's not really there, but the AI is seeing it.
Exactly. They exploit those little vulnerabilities and how the AI processes information, and they can trick it.
Okay, so that's scary enough. But what about, you mentioned earlier, like poisoning the well. So we're not even talking about tricking it. We're talking about messing with the data itself.
Right. So you've got your data poisoning attacks. Remember how we said these AIs are trained on tons of data?
Yeah.
What if that data is bad,
Oh, okay.
intentionally corrupted?
Hmm.
So think about it. That self-driving car
Yeah.
being trained on a data set where stop signs are mislabeled.
Oh, no. Okay.
So in the real world, the AI is going to make the wrong decision.
So it's like teaching it the wrong thing on purpose, hoping it's going to repeat it in a real world scenario.
Exactly. And this isn't just with images. This could be with text.
Okay.
You could train a language model on a data set that's full of, biased information or false information.
So it's just replicating these things. That's
Yeah.
really a scary thought. What else?
Let's talk about model inversion. Remember how we said these generative AI, they can make new stuff.
Yeah.
Model inversion flips it. So now attackers can use the output of the AI to kind of reverse engineer.
Okay.
And they can maybe figure out something about the data that it was trained on.
So they're using my AI against me
Exactly.
to steal information.
So let's say you're a company, you're using AI to do loan approvals, right?
Right.
Sensitive financial data.
Yeah.
An attacker wants that. They could use model inversion to, look at the outputs of your AI, and maybe they can figure out something about that financial data.
That's terrifying. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what else? Because I feel like we're not done.
Well, model theft.
Okay.
It's a big one.
Okay.
You're a company, you spend all this time, all this money building this sophisticated AI.
Right.
Someone can just steal it.
Really? Like, they just take it?
They steal the whole model. They could use that for all sorts of bad stuff.
Wow, so we're talking tricking, poisoning, reverse engineering, stealing. This is a lot. This is a lot. I need the good news now. What can we do to protect ourselves? Okay, my head is spinning a little bit with all of the things that could go wrong.
Yeah.
But it can't be all doom and gloom, right? We have to be able to protect ourselves.
We can.
Okay, good.
We can.
Give me the good news. How do we do this?
It starts with the basics, right?
Okay.
We talked about data poisoning.
Yeah.
You got to protect your data.
Okay.
I'm talking Fort Knox levels of security here.
Okay.
From the moment you collect it to how you store it, who has access to it, every step of the way.
Data security 101. Makes sense. What about those sneakier attacks, though? Like, how do you defend against something you can't even see, like the adversarial stuff we were talking about?
You hit it right on the head. Adversarial training.
Yeah, okay.
We can actually use the AI's ability to learn against it.
Okay.
So we intentionally expose the AI to these adversarial attacks during its training.
So you're showing it all of the bad stuff, hoping that it will then recognize it when it sees it again.
Exactly, like showing it a rogues gallery of manipulated images.
Okay. So like immunizing it against future attacks.
Exactly.
You got it.
Okay. But even with all of that, I imagine you still have to be vigilant, right?
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Like you could have the strongest fortress in the world, but you still need guards on the wall. You still need to be looking out.
Exactly.
Continuous monitor. It's like having a security camera for your AI.
Gotcha.
You're watching for anything suspicious, any little thing that looks weird.
Okay. Do you have any real-world examples of how this is being used? Absolutely. So, think about deepfakes.
Okay, right.
Those crazy realistic videos where it looks like someone's saying or doing something they never did.
Right, right.
Researchers are using AI to detect those.
Oh, wow. So, like, can you spot a deep fake?
Exactly. They're looking for those little tells,
Okay.
the digital fingerprints of manipulation,
Wow. Okay. What about, like, self-driving cars? Are they using this, too?
all the time. They're using layers of protection. So you're talking about secure coding to make sure there's no vulnerabilities in the software itself.
Right?
You've got your continuous monitoring.
So it's like the car is a guardian angel.
Exactly. Watching, analyzing, ready to intervene if something goes wrong.
So it's not just about building a better AI, it's about building a safer AI.
100%, yeah. And this is all pointing to the bigger picture, right? This is the future of AI security.
Okay, so let's talk about the future. What are you seeing out there? What's keeping you up at night?
Honestly, the bad guys are getting smarter. The attacks are getting more sophisticated. We're talking AI-powered cybercrime here. It's a whole new world.
So how do we even begin to stay ahead of that?
Well, one thing that's really promising is something called explainable AI,
Okay.
XAI.
Okay.
It's about making the AI's decision-making process transparent.
So we can see what it's thinking.
Exactly. We need to understand why it makes the choices it does. And this isn't just about security.
Okay.
This is about accountability, making sure AI is used ethically.
So no more black box AI. Like, we're actually going to know how it works.
That's the goal. And it's crucial, especially as AI gets used in more and more sensitive areas like healthcare or finance.
That makes sense. The more we understand it, the less likely we are to mess it up.
Exactly.
What else? What else is there besides this that's, giving you some hope?
Well, remember how we said AI is a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
It can be used for good or bad.
Right.
We can fight fire with fire. We can use AI to fight AI-powered attacks.
Okay. So, like, good AI versus bad AI.
Think of it like an AI cybersecurity shield. It can analyze data in real time. It can spot attacks before they even happen.
That's amazing. What about privacy, though? I mean, we're talking about all this powerful AI. What's going to happen with our data?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Yeah.
But there are ways to protect privacy.
Okay, good.
Things like federated learning,
Okay.
differential privacy.
Okay.
They let us train these powerful AI models without compromising sensitive data. We can have both.
So it's about finding that balance, right?
Yeah.
Between innovation, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, but also, like, responsibility.
Exactly. And I think that's a perfect note to end on. As AI becomes more advanced, and it's only a matter of time, it really is up to all of us to make sure it's used responsibly.
This technology is moving so fast.
It really is.
And we have to keep learning.
We do. It's on all of us.
Well, thank you so much for like really opening our eyes to this world. It's amazing and also a little terrifying.
It's both, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Happy to do it.
And to our listeners, thank you for joining us on this deep dive, this really fascinating deep dive. We'll see you next time.